Today's daily word is faith. I know you probably heard this a million times. Faith is so important because you have to have faith in God. You have to have faith in the ways of the Lord. And you got to have faith in His promise. And if you have faith in these things and you live your life in accordance to that faith, there's nothing but great things that's going to happen for you. And it never fails. Now, did I say you got faith today and all of a sudden you didn't get what you wanted today? Okay, so be it. That's it. Okay, now you revert back to whatever. It's not like that. Faith is constant. Faith is every day, all day, every day. Faith is having patience. Faith can be 20, 30, 40, 50 years of still having faith. Your condition could have remained the same, but you keep that faith because you'll never know when a prophecy or when a blessing might come your way. I always say this. You know, you might look at somebody that might be rich, that was rich when you was growing up, or had things when you were growing up, depending on what kind of neighborhood you lived in. But you know people that might have been well off or whatever the case may be. And then you might see those same people 20 years later, you know, they might be living in a projects or something right now. Or they might be living in other impoverished communities. But the point I'm making, you don't know what can happen with the ebb and flows of life. And that's the thing about faith that comes in. Whether you're up high or whether you're down low or whether you're in between, the ebbs and flows of life, that's just part of it. And it's written about in the scriptures that you have to be prepared for that. That's why it says, and I'm paraphrasing, try to be even keeled as you go up and as you go down and as you go through whatever you go through. But never let your faith waver. Keep your faith the same. Whatever you go through, you maintain that strong faith in God and you'll get through whatever it is. Whenever you get on those higher highs, you still maintain that same faith. You still maintain that same passion in developing that relationship and praising God and being a member of His family. Because that's very important as well. You know how you have those people, once they get into a situation where there's a downfall in their life or they're doing so bad, that's the only time that they pray and ask God for help, ask Jesus for help. Do you notice that? But when they're on top, you don't hear them say anything about thank God for this or I appreciate all the blessings that God gave me. Or, I'm not saying everybody's like that. You got a lot of people, whether they're on the bottom or on the top or in the middle, wherever steps they are in their life, they still maintain the same level of faith and praise of God. But that has to be a constant for us all. We can't just call God and have faith in God when everything is good. We have to have faith and call Him and call Jesus and let Jesus be the example and just have an unfiltering strength about your faith and about God and about His ways. We must praise Him, we must love Him, and we must think of all the things that He did to us. When I look around this world and think about all these things, the cars, homes, how things are built, water, even just like the dynamics of our body, bones, muscle, tendons, heart, lungs, just the whole functionality of everything. There's definitely a God. Just think of how all of this stuff works. But with that being said, always keep your faith. Walk in faith. Like Jesus says, when we walk in this world, we don't have to walk in this world as those in the world walk. We walk in this world with faith and with confidence in God and His ways and His teachings and His rules and His laws and His spiritual and His spirit. Faith, 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 faith. Take heed. Talk to you soon. God bless.
You're not only a soldier, you're a soldier. Tell us. God bless you. That God has His hand on your life.